Hi Star Wars fans, how are you? This is John with SWNet77. This episode, we'll be taking a closer look at the brand new Walgreens exclusive Boba Fett prototype armor. This is part of the 6-inch Black Series line of figures, and this just came out. Actually, filming this, it's in November. Some Walgreens were picking this up in October, although I'm starting to hear that these are hitting shelves more in the month of November. So keep an eye out at your local Walgreens. And the cool thing about Walgreens is, at least where I live, they're every block. So they do have a cool toy aisle. They do have sales every once in a while. This week, they're actually doing a 25% off any Star Wars figure sale, which is cool. I have noticed that a lot of their 3 3/4 inch line of figures are a little bit more expensive. They run about $9.99, which is the average figure. They usually charge about 11 or 12 bucks, so be careful of that. But with this figure, actually retails for $19.99, typically what you see in other retail stores. What this is basically the Boba Fett, but with white armor. Not everything about him is white. He almost looks like white chocolate, but he does have some accents of gray and stuff. I think it's really cool. And this is based on a very early image of Boba Fett when they were kind of creating him for The Empire Strikes Back, a movie, of course. Boba Fett, in case you guys didn't know, first appearance was actually in the Star Wars Holiday Special. They had a little short mini cartoon, and he was actually a kind of a character within that mini cartoon portion of the Holiday Special. Probably the only cool thing or good thing about the Holiday Special came out was actually that mini cartoon featuring Boba Fett. But he's a fan favorite today, so what we're going to do is take a closer look at this figure. It also, if you notice at Walgreens, they have a really cool display. Oftentimes you'll see kind of a really cool card box display of these particular prototype figures. Really excited that this came out. I'm sure this won't be the last exclusive for Walgreens, but it certainly is a first. And I noticed they've had other exclusives, including I've seen exclusive for the Marvel line of figures. They also have exclusive for Game of Thrones, which is cool as well. But this by far is, of course, my favorite. I'm a little biased to like Star Wars, but let's take a closer look and let me know what you guys think. So here's a closer look at the Boba Fett prototype armor. And you can see, as I showed you before, it's white, kind of looks like white chocolate, but there's also some things that aren't white. You got the cape in the back, which got gray stripe in the middle there. It's a blaster and a pistol, and of course his rocket pack. I love this subtle detail, though. You notice a dent in his helmet, the armor. Really cool. Love the detail that they did Hasbro did for this. I'm not a huge fan of the Black Series actual card, though, or the box that they used for it. It's too dark for me. I know it's supposed to be black, but too subtle for me. Not a huge fan of it. It also doesn't show you what other characters are in the wave, which would be nice to know what other figures are in the wave. But nonetheless, pretty cool figure. And let me know if you guys have come across this in the wild or not. Let me know what you guys think of this figure, if you have it or not. And if you don't have it, do you plan on picking it up? And guys, of course, if you guys want to stay in touch, I really encourage you guys to follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you're not following me already. Also, please check out my new website, SWNet77.com. Put a link to all those below. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Take care.